Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening. Here we are going to present our presentation about how to start and run a business from home. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Shabir Ramdhani, and my fellow partners. You can turn on your mic.
My name is Anisah Ulfah.
My name is Jasmin Mariyah.
Okay, we'll go on to the next slide, please. We are going to present. Eh, before, sorry, before slide backwards, the slide. Uh, Turn back to the yeah. We are going to present about how we start and run a business from home, and we are going to discuss a very interesting methods that all of you may do to start a business, especially from home. Okay, for the first presenter, um, I will give the time for you. Go ahead.
Okay, so the first material is about so you want to start your own business. This chapter was introduced by Paul Power on his entrepreneurial experience with the roller coaster story. Paul Power left a secure job in 1998, hoping for instant freedom and prosperity, only to discover starting a business is one of life's toughest challenges. And then his first venture failed within 6 months, forcing him back into employment at reduced pay. And then he vowed never to return to working for someone else. And after learning from his mistake, and now he runs multiple successful business on his own terms. And then this is the five secrets of successful entrepreneurs. So the first one is self-reliance. Self-reliance is about a belief you solely control your fate. Like success depends on your response to situations, but not destiny. And the second one is written goals. Written goals, it means like set specific deadlines and break them down into actionable steps with timelines. And the third one, can do attitude. It means like face problems head on and will not take no and view obstacles as temporary. And the fourth one is sense of humor. It means like keep things in proportions and laugh at disasters to prevent burnout. And the last one, keep your own counsel. Keep your own counsel. It means like share plans with successful entrepreneurs only. Telling the great word of your ambitions invites bewildering helpful advice. And next is about great business ideas start at home. Some of the world's largest brands like Apple, Amstrad, Cobra Beer, Amazon Drinks, Glasses, Direct Body Shop began and founders' kitchens, table, or in garages, often out of necessity since they had limited capital. Then, where to get great ideas? There's a three part. The first one is from your hobby, like identify frustrations and device improvements, and then brainstorming, like flood your mind with ideas in time limited uncritical sessions, employ pictures, and even mirror situations to stimulate the creative functions. And the last one, readers letters and forums. It means like research popular complaints in leisure magazine or online forums for gaps. And then evaluating your ideas. Uh, First one is researchers. Researchers like evaluate your finance, skills, and time. And then lifestyle fit. Lifestyle fit means like make sure your business needs blend with your eagerness to work weekends or undertake customer facing responsibilities. And then feasibility study. like sketch out best case, worst case, and most likely financial scenarios. For example, like um, net like $18 per customer, and then assess whether the payoff justifies the effort. And then 10 hobby best business models. The first one, sales business. It means like retail singular or wholesale import. The second one, service business, like sell your skills or rent out others' expertise. And then tuitions, like organize your hobby specific and then specific course. And then activity based holidays, like walking, sailing, painting, and the others. And then exhibitions, like charge fees or commissions at local or online shows. And then wholesaling, like niche products ignored by big players. And then competitions, like intra fees and revenue, and publicize your brand. And then information sharing, like subscriptions to guides, they they designatorize news tellers. And then hire business, like rent out equipment like bikes, boats, or cameras. And the last one, media like press release, like sponsorship and low budget marketing. Okay, next material will be explained by Adam.
Okay. Thank you, Paul. We'll go on to the next chapter, which naming your business. First, we have to choose strategically. In strategic naming, choosing a name is more than branding. It's part of your positioning strategy. It is by the Cutler and Keller 2016. And a strategic name aligns with your vision, values, and potential scalability, helping create a lasting identity. For your information, brands like Apple or Amazon succeed partly because their names don't confine them to one category. And then avoid being too descriptive. Highly specific names may limit your future business scope. For example, New York cupcakes may not suit you if you expand into savory items or go global because it is stated that only New York cupcakes. And for this theory, this relates to the Ansoff matrix where businesses can grow via diversification. A narrow name hinders this strategy. And then you have to check the availability. Trademarks conflicts or domain unavailability can lead to legal and branding issues. For your information, use platforms like USPTO for US or DGIP for Indonesia to check trademarks and WHOIS for domain names. And then avoid cliches. Generic names like best solutions don't differentiate your business. For your information, effective branding often uses emotional branding theory. Engaging names spark curiosity or emotional resonance. And then consider personalization, names with personal touch. For etc., Adams Learning Hub build trust, especially in surface sectors. And the theory, this reflects the surface profit chain. It is from Haskett et al. From 1994, which emphasizes customer trust in personalized services. Uh, Next slide, please. Okay, next is business banking. First, we have to separate our accounts. Keep personal and business finances separate, preferably at different banks. Mixing personal and business funds complicates bookkeeping and taxes. And for your information, according to the GAAP principle, generally accepted accounting principles, separation ensures transparency. And then compare offerings. Each bank offers different business banking packages. Research supports informed decision making. And for your information, some banks offer tools for cash flow forecasting or integrating with accounting software like QuickBooks or Xero. And then free banking. Introductory offers are common, but you must understand the fine print to avoid sudden fees. Okay, and then cash handling, credit card processing or such PayPal fees can impact profits. Research merchant service providers to avoid hidden costs. Okay, next slide. We go on to the business identity. First, we have to dedicated phone line. Maintains a personal image and separates work-life boundaries. And for your information, you can use virtual business numbers or tools like Google Voice or WhatsApp Business. And then professional stationery, consistent visual help build brand identity, such Acres brand equity model. And for your information, design consistency improve brand recall by 80%. And this is an information from Forbes from 2023. And then budget carefully, set spending limits for branding to avoid waste. And the theory is this ties into lean startup methodology, minimize waste while maximizing value. And then check proofs and choose partners wisely. Prevent costly reprints and delays by reviewing carefully and working with reliable suppliers. Next slide, please. We have to decide our business location. First, it is whether home-based options like consider working from home while renting storage or workshop space separately. Save on rent and commute, but maintain professionalism. For information, tax deductions may be available for home office setups in many countries. And then sharing arrangements, a cost-saving alternative alignment with the collaborative economy model, such co-working spaces like WeWork. Okay, next is flexible storage. Choose scalable options to cost grow only as your business grows. This is key to agile operations. And then lease agreements. Legal advice is crucial. Review all terms, including exit clauses and maintaining maintenance responsibilities. Next slide. We'll go on to the legal compliance. Next slide, please. Okay. Each industries has unique legal requirements, such food businesses must meet health codes, while tutors may need educational certifications. For your information, failing to comply can result in fines or business closure. And then about employment laws. Understand minimum wage, leave entitlements, and contracts, etc. Use you can use Maslow's hierarchy of needs to ensure employees feel safe and supported. And then we have to ensure our health and safety by having documented policies is both ethical and legally required in most regions. And then we have to ensure our data protection, comply with regulations like GDPR in Europe or PDPA in Indonesia to avoid legal risks when collecting customer data. And lastly, we have to ensure our insurance coverage because it is essential for risk mitigation. Consider general liability, professional indemnity, or cyber liability. Next slide, please. We'll go on to the chapter 4, which research the doorway to success. Okay, common mistake in starting a business first is choosing a product first. This keeps the market-driven approach because the theory, according to Philip Kotler, successful marketing starts with customer needs, not products. And then lack of business plan. A detailed plan outlines vision, goals, and financial projections. Because for information, the business model canvas is a simple yet powerful planning tool. Next slide, please. Okay, we'll go on to the reasons for business failure. First is overestimating sales. Try to avoid optimism bias. Base forecast on research, not assumption. And then do not underestimating costs, because use a break-even analysis to understand when you'll start the profiting. And then inadequate market research. You have to always gather data on competitors, target markets, and consumer behaviors. And then we'll go on to the poor cost control. Poor cost control makes implement budget monitoring tools and learn basic financial literacy. And then excess inventory. Use just in time or JIT inventory strategies to avoid cash traps. And then lack of preparation, because skills, stamina, and mindset is all that matters. Prepare for long working hours and unexpected challenges. Okay, next. This is the last material for me to present, which is researching your idea. Okay, first we have to ensure our product and service viability. Use tools like tools methods like SWOT analysis to understand your business strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And for your information, run small scale trials or surveys before investing heavily. And then you have to ensure the sourcing and costs to investigate how easily you can source your products and consider potential price fluctuations and transportation costs, because factors in supply chain reliability. Uh, you should understand the porter's value chain to optimize sourcing and logistics. And lastly, you have to ensure the minimum order of quantities to start small and scale carefully. And because too much inventory can freeze your cash flow. And for your information, negotiate with suppliers or seek dropshipping as an alternative. Okay. Next slides will be presented by Jasmin Mariyah. Uh, go ahead. Time is yours.
Okay. Thank you, Adam. So I will continue Adam's material still in chapter 4 about the doorway to success is packaging and promotion. There are 3 points. The first one is attractive packaging. So we have to invest in creative and appealing packaging to enhance product visibility and attract customers. The second point is mild order considerations. So it's ensure products are suitable for shipping and consider offering insurance for items in transit. And the last point is craft fairs and exhibitions. Use eye-catching packaging and encourage recycling to enhance brand loyalty and customer engagement. Next slide, please. Okay. Next is market research strategies. So first is comparing competitors. It's like we ensure you are comparing similar products when researching competitors to get an accurate pictures of the markets. Second is creating a research checklist. Develop a checklist of essential information about competitors to streamline your research process. Last is identifying competitors. Look beyond obvious competitors to find potential threats, including local business and alternative service providers. Next, please. Next is about understanding the marketplace. So we have to investigate market conditions. Like we research the local market thoroughly to understand the demand and competition. Utilize various search like libraries, online database, and local business owner. Uh, the second pricing strategy. So determining prices, like we have to set competitive price based on market demand, promotion effectiveness, and unique selling points. So we have to ensure that pricing allows for profitability. Next slide, please. Next is about costs. So first is initial cost consideration. Like we have to calculate all potential startup costs, including stock, equipment, and operational expense to avoid financial pitfalls. Second is working capital. So we have to maintain sufficient working capital to cover day-to-day operation and unexpected expenses. So this is the crucial thing for sustaining business operation. Next, Ulfa. Next is market research strategies. So first we have self-funding. It's like we using personal funds can reduce debt, but might not always be feasible. Second, bank loans. So it's traditional loans can be considered if funding necessary. Next, business angels. Seek out experienced entrepreneurs who can provide funding and mentorship in exchange for equity. Last, in market research strategies, there are there is small firms loan guarantee. So this program can help secure loans for small business lacking collateral. Small firms loan guarantee is encouraging prompts like payment clearly communicate payment terms and follow up with reminders to encourage timely payments. Second, legal action as a last research. Consider court action only after exhausting all other options as it can be time consuming and costly. Next, next is about writing a winning business plan. There are true, there are two. First is importance of a business plan. So a well-structured business plan is essential for guiding your business and securing funding. Key elements of business plan include market research, cost analysis, operational details, and SWOT, like strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats, analysis to provide a comprehensive overview of your business strategies. The last slide, Ulfa. Okay, this is the last material about presenting your business plan. So first, effective presentation. So we have to be clear, confident, and well prepared when presenting our business plan to potential investor or leader. And the second is dress appropriately. So we have to dress professionally to make a positive impression during presentation. Okay, I think that's all. We go back to the moderator,
Okay. Thank you,
Adam.
Jasmine. Thank you for Ulfa. That is our presentation today about how or what should we do as an entrepreneur to prepare our business, especially our business when it's far or trying to start from home. Okay, that's all from us. Sorry if there are any mistakes or misunderstanding alongside our presentation, and we are open for the uh, suggestions or comments. Okay, that's all. Uh, thank you. Wabillahi taufik wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening.